Justin here, the Winds of Change. Thank you for stopping by. Today we're going to talk about really a one-stop for everything software that you can use for your Amazon FBA business. Now, this thing has a lot of different functions and a lot of different options, even including a mobile app to do sourcing when you're out doing retail arbitrage. But I'm going to focus on some things that are going to help you do some online arbitrage if you hate online arbitrage. If you're like me, online arbitrage is something that I don't enjoy as much as retail arbitrage, but anything that can make it easier is going to help me get into it because there is a lot of profit out there to be made. People make a ton doing it. There's a lot of different software out there. This is sort of a one-stop for everything that I'm finding out. Now, this software is called Profitl, and they did reach out to me and ask me to review it and to do a video on it, and I'm happy to do that. So they're sponsoring this video, but digging into it and learning about it, I'm really excited about it, actually. So if you want, down in the link below, after you watch this video, if you're convinced and you think this may be something you want to try, they are offering 20% off the monthly prescriptions using the link down in the description, and then 5% off of a yearly subscription, which is already 50% off. So you get some really good deals if you use that link. It doesn't charge you anything extra, it actually gives you a discount and helps me out. So let's get right into it though. This is a software program that I'm finding has more than one use. When I first started looking at it, I was like, okay, yeah, it's an extension, sort of like everything else. It does the same kind of stuff. But then I started really digging in and thinking, wait a minute, this thing has leads lists already attached to it. It has wholesale scanners that scan your CSV wholesales to compare the cost. It has all kinds of things that you can use to benefit your business. So today we're going to focus on the two that I think are going to be the most user-friendly, which is going to be the deal portal and then also the Chrome extension. So let's dig into it, let's look at it and see why I think this is going to be something that can really help you like it's helped me just in the 2 or 3 weeks that I've been using it. So let's check it out. Okay, so when you first come in to the Profitl website, then you have your dashboard, and they actually lay it out pretty easy for you. They make it super beginner friendly. They give you a list of tasks to do. What's cool is they actually give you an onboarding call. You can call and talk to somebody about getting this thing running, what the best features are that are going to match your business and that kind of stuff. They do have a Discord you can join, optional, setting up Amazon, sourcing deals, analyzing deals, ordering, packing, and then on down. So it's going to walk you through pretty much, step by step how to even start having a successful Amazon business using this program. They got all kinds of videos and information out there. So there's a lot of info right in this website that you can use to, answer a lot of questions that you may have. What I want to talk about today, starting off though, is the Deal Finder portal. So let's go to the Deal Finder portal. And this is what I thought was really cool. This is an actual leads list. Everybody, this is something that they vet, that they put out, and it comes out on Tuesdays and Fridays, is what mine does anyway up here. It comes out on Tuesdays and Fridays, and it gives you a list of things you can go source. It gives you sort of a start, so to speak, for where to go look for items. Now, to my knowledge, there's not a cap on this. So if you buy certain leads lists, they may cap it at 50 people or something like that. This is just, I think, available to the people who have it. I'm not positive how they split this up, but it's definitely more than you get with a lot of other software out there that does the same thing. So this is really just a big bonus and a surprise for me that I found. So there's you can filter this. It doesn't have like super specific filters. If you look here though, you can set the filters. It lets you pick the supplier, which there's a ton of suppliers. So if you have a favorite one and it's on there, or you can just find new ones. Pricing, sales, BSR, and then you can save the filter name. Or you can just go to categories if you have a certain category that you like doing more than others. So let's just say we want to go to beauty. So we're going to go to beauty here, and this brings up some beauty items that we could start sourcing. And it's got the image right here, the name of the item, the ASIN, estimated sales right here, cost, the Amazon price, and the profit per unit that it's expecting you to make. So all of these will lead you to something to click on, right? So let's just find one of these. And your profit margins may be different. And some of these, like I would not do, like I'm probably not going to look at anything that's going to make me 66 cents. That's just me. But you could do it by most profitable, least profitable, and then this would do it like ascending and descending, right? So let's just find one here for our purposes. I don't know. That's $4 there. $12 here, $1.56 with 909 sales rank. So let's just pick this one and see what we get. If you click on this, it's going to take you to where it sells it. And if you hover over it, you can see what it is. So we hover over this. This is actually Walgreens.com. So we're going to click on that. We're going to go to Walgreens. Now, the price is true there. And don't forget when you're doing online arbitrage, you can get Rakuten, you can get Retail Me Not, and like on this, we'll get 2% cash back. So that's like another online arbitrage tip. So whatever we're spending here, $3.29 minus 2%, so that lowers the actual cost. Plus any other coupons that we find right here, right? Extra 25% off for $20 new customers with code same day order pickup and delivery, So you can stack all those with these. With Rakuten and Retail Me Not. Rakuten link is down in the description as well if you're interested. But let's get rid of that right now. That's not what we're here for. Okay, so here it is, the Blush Mellow Wine Wet and Wild. It is $3.29. Now there's a couple things we can do here. We can open up the Profitl app, and it's going to bring up this search function from the website. This is really cool because some other things don't do that. So this is like if you have a sale that you know that you're on and you want to go to that and it's not listed in the leads list on the deal finder on Profitl. Say there's a 30% off at Walgreens or Walmart or whatever, you can go search items and then use this app right here. And what it's going to do is it's going to search I think based on the name right here, and it's going to give you some options. Now, the thing that is a little frustrating about it is it doesn't give you the whole deal, right? It doesn't give you the whole name right here. It gives you the ASIN. So you'll sort of have to guess at which one that it is. But over here, you get the right one, you get the ASIN, pops up, gives you all this information here. So you can use it directly from the site that you're on, or you can go over here and you can click on the ASIN. So the name right here will take you to the site, and the ASIN right here will take you to Amazon. So that's typically what I do when I'm using this. I will click on the name and then I will click on this, and it will take me to Amazon and it will take me to where I'm going to buy the item. So we can see here $3.29. Let's go to Amazon. And just make sure that everything's right, because a lot of times these softwares, it doesn't matter which software it is, when they're looking by name and then turning it into an Amazon ASIN, sometimes they can get a little off. So you want to make sure that it is the actual right one. So the color icon, blush powder makeup, pink, mellow wine, that's what it is. And then this is the blush mellow wine right here. So make sure that it's the correct thing. And then this is the other thing I want to talk to you guys about. So we've talked about the deal finder and how to use it, right? So it's giving you leads to websites. You can stack that with Rakuten or other codes that you have to do some online arbitrage. And that makes it super easy to get into OA because it's already giving you a built-in leads list with everything else. Now, once you find something that you want to purchase and you want to make sure that it's a good buy, then you can start using this other feature here we want to talk about, which is their Chrome extension. So right here, this is the ASIN, and then we want to put in the cost. It was going to be $3.29. Now, remember, you can minus any kind of coupons and percentage and stuff like that. But just for our purposes, we're going to put in $3.29. You would want to put in the final payment that you're actually going to be paying for the item. So $3.29 for illustrative purposes here. So we're putting that in. And then we're just going to go through all of the stuff that it tells us, right? The EAN, the BSR, this is the best sales rank. So this is 832. Closer to 1 you are, the better. This is really, really good. Here's the ASIN. It's got 13,000 reviews, which is insane. If you notice, it doesn't have a buy box though. So this is where it starts to get good right here. It has the ROI at 48%. So the FBA fees right here, 245, referral fees 69, and then the profit is $1.59. So your ROI is 48%, profit is $1.59, and these are turning green because it's saying that it is a good buy. And you'd have to sell this at $7.06 to break even, which is nice to know. Like worst case scenario, how much do I have to get out of it? The best price has been $9.94. And then you can click view on Amazon, find suppliers. This is kind of cool. So we'll click on find suppliers. And what it does is it opens up a search in Google. This is major, right? Because you can see if anybody has any sales on it, if anything's any cheaper. So even right here, right? I mean, you've got one here, a Pinch Me Pink. This is a different color, but 220. So it takes you to the Google search to see if you can find it cheaper anywhere else, which is super, super handy. And you view on Amazon, we're already on Amazon. List on Amazon. Not going to worry about that right now. Sellers and stock data. This is cool. It tells you there's 5 FBM and there are 4 FBA. And you can click on that and expand it. And it looks like it's going to give us a little bit more info here. It's going to tell you who the seller is, whether the FBM or FBA, the rating the seller has, the price they're selling it for, how many they have in stock. Super, super important information. You can filter by FBA, FBM. All right, very, very, very handy. Because if you're going to sell an FBA and you just want to compete against other FBAs, you could say, okay, this is going to sell for $9.94 if we're going to send it in FBA. And then that means you can go up here and change your price. If you're going to be matching it, boom, then we're going to put it in for $9.94. Now all of a sudden we're making $2.75. So all data to help you make a better buying decision. Warnings. I do have this link to my Amazon account. You can link it to your account as well. And then it'll tell you stuff like, are you gated? No, we're not gated. The brand is Wet and Wild. And have any kind of warnings down here. IP risk, there's not one that they're saying has come up before. And they'll break all this down with you too, right? This means there's a risk of intellectual property violation. Please buy with caution, but we don't have that, so we don't have to worry about that, right? It's unlikely that it's private label. This means Amazon sells or has sold it in the last year, so you could compete with Amazon. Variations, this is important to know about variations. Hazmat tells you all the warnings. And then here, this is really cool too, right? Gives you the price graph. So it tells you the sales rank, offer history, product reviews, product ratings, if the buy box, what the buy box is, if Amazon's on it, FBA, right? The different prices here. And you can check out and see the prices in 90 day, 30 days. So if we look at 30 day, all these little down dips are estimated sales. We know at least one sold. If the rank goes down, lower, closer to 1, means at least one item sold. So super, super handy right there. Definitely need to look at these kind of graphs before making a big purchase and buying decision. Average data. I mean, look at this. This has got this has so much stuff right here. This extension. The FBA price is $8.19. Average data in the last 90 days. Last 30 days, it is FBA price has $9.52 and $8.26 of FBM. Okay, so it has been a little bit higher in the last 30 days, in the last 90 days, 180 days, it was even lower. So you can see the price fluctuations, how many new sellers, the sales rank, all this stuff. This is just so amazing. And then so if something is maybe gated for you on Amazon or something like that, and you want to think, oh, maybe I can sell it on eBay, look at this. eBay data. You got the new price and the used price, and then you can click on active listings or sold listings, and it'll take you to eBay, and it'll take you to what's sold, and you can start looking at these sold listings, right? And so you can even compare on eBay what's going on with the item that you're getting. And then it gives you the overall rating, whether it's a good buy or not, and then this just breaks down why it tells you it's a good buy based on whatever metrics that they have set up right here. And then reading these, this will give you a good idea if you're not using this, or if you're doing this some other way, that maybe something you can look in to make good buying decisions as well, what their parameters are. And then here you can just move this into different places if you want, on this side of the screen, the middle of the screen, or however you want it to show up when you're looking. So this is a very, very, very powerful tool from Profitl. This is got a lot of features that are super, super helpful, and they're going to make you make better buying decisions and just make your OA life easier. So we have to recap, right here, the extension, and then over here, the deal finder. So even with just these two things, you're going to be a step ahead of the game. Imagine the power like at your fingertips that you have to be able to find item leads, and also to have that extension to give you all of that information for making a good buying decision from one software. Now you can get one or the other from different softwares and a lot of other kinds of software companies that are putting out the same kinds of things, but they've actually combined these two things, and it makes it really, really nice. And in my opinion, the extension alone is an invaluable tool, has a ton of usefulness to it to help you make good decisions. And then sort of the icing on the cake really is this deal finder here, because if you are somebody who's new to OA or you're just out of ideas on where to go, this is going to give you some leads and some places to look for, and it's really going to help you take that first step or that next step. Now, Profitl has other things as well. Like I said, it does have a mobile app that you can use that I'll probably cover a little bit later, and then it also has some wholesale scanning to where you can get your .csv files and compare it up against Amazon and find profitable items from wholesalers. And those are two other just amazing things that I'm really surprised is in a one package option. So I think they've really done a good job on what they're doing and what they're promoting, and I recommend this. I've been using it here for the past few weeks, finding items, and I've been really impressed with it. So don't forget, down in the link below there is a affiliate link to help you save 20% a month on this if this is something you're interested in, or 5% for the year. So that'll help you save some money, get you going in the right direction. Give it a try, and let me know what you think. So go out there, have fun, make smart buying decisions, and until next time, I'll catch you all later.